What's up, y'all? Jamel back here. Halloween Ends review. Got the orange and black on. It's spooky season. So Halloween Ends. I guess it's a continuation of Halloween Kills. In 2018. So yeah, it's a trilogy, but it really doesn't feel like a trilogy, because this movie is very odd. Like, very odd. First of all, it's not what you're expecting or whatever. And I've heard some reviews. I listened to some reviews. So I went in with like low expectations. I will say it's okay. It's all right. But all the stuff that they were like leaking or whatever, I heard that they were supposed to touch on COVID in this movie. They don't touch on COVID in this movie. What was true was the time jump thing. So I guess they did go 4 years after. First, it started in 2019 with Corey. Then the incident happens. And it goes to whatever, 2024, 2023.
Jamel.
What? Yes. Yes.
No, this ain't your hat.
Sorry. It's my mom. Yeah, like I said, time jump. First of all, the opening scene is crazy. What happens to the kid? I'm not gonna spoil the movie if you haven't seen it. What happens to the kid is really crazy. It's really brutal. I gotta say, it's not a lot of kills in this movie, but it's enough kills, I guess. And some are off screen, and a lot of them are off screen, but that's okay. Like, you don't need to show the kill all the time. It's like, when things are subtle, sometimes that's the best. Simplicity is sometimes the best. Anyways, like I said, with this Corey character, he's a new character. I just don't get the point of bringing a new character in when we don't know him from the first movie or the second movie. So he's just a new character. Like, where has he been all this time? So he just decided to bring a new character in. I don't know what Danny McBride was thinking, or David Gordon Green. All of them was like 5 writers. Like, that's just like way left field. Like, this feels like a completely different movie. Like, this feels like a completely different movie. Like, seems like Michael Myers is like the side character in his own movie. This Corey character, he's like the main character of the movie. Laurie Strode plays the background too. It's all about Corey in this movie. This could be called Halloween Corey Saga or some shit. I don't fucking know. Anyways, so Laurie's daughter is dead, obviously, and Corey ends up dating her granddaughter, sorry. Yeah, so my thing is with Corey, what is his connection to Michael? Like, I know that he's influenced by Haddonfield and everything that took place, and he turned evil, but like, what is his personal connection? I guess that is the personal connection, but that's not enough for me. I just like want a like deeper meaning. Like, I thought he was gonna go into like a monologue on like why he's so evil and what happened, but that really doesn't happen. So anyways, like I said, Corey gets bullied and jumped and thrown off a bridge because everybody think he killed the kid in the beginning. He goes to a party. Let me start there. He goes to a party with Laurie's granddaughter, and the mother was there of the kid that died, and she yells at Corey while he's in the bar. And then Corey walks home because he's like frantic, and he gets stopped by these kids at a tire he popped. because they were bullying her at the gas station, and they caught him after the party and like beat him up and like threw him off the bridge. Then like it was this homeless guy in there. I knew something was gonna happen with the homeless guy. When he gets thrown out the bridge, he gets dragged into like a hole, and you already know who dragged him into the hole. Like, come on. My thing is, does Michael really have a personal connection with this kid? Why'd he let him live? I don't know. I guess he could really see the evil in him, I guess. So Corey wakes up, walks out the hole. Michael grabs his neck, and then he just walks out. And then the homeless man is like, why did he let you live? Or whatever. And then he tries to stab Corey, and Corey stabs him and kills him. Whatever. Anyways, Stephanie is in love with Corey. Yeah, and like he like cut his hand with his glass when he was getting bullied at the gas station, and Lori saved him or whatever. Then cause that's what I'm saying. They popped the guy's tires or whatever. Then she's like, "What happened to your hand?" He said, "I was at work." Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. This movie is fast. It's actually fast paced. It's only an hour and 50 minutes. Anyways, so like Corey just keeps going, like with Stephanie, whatever her name is, Lori's granddaughter. I think it's Stephanie. I'm just calling her Stephanie if it's not Stephanie. Whatever. Like, long story short, Stephanie falls in love with Corey, and Corey is a psychopath. It seems like what happened in the beginning was an accident, but then he just went off the rails and just was too deep in. So he said, like, everybody's calling me a murderer psychopath, so I'm gonna just take heed to it. And he actually turns into one, and he actually starts killing people. So he goes back to the hole, and he's like, show me how to do it with this one guy. Then Michael slashes his throat. So yeah, like Corey's like Michael's sidekick, and it seems like Michael is Corey's sidekick in this movie. Anyways, like I said, he goes to the hole, the sewer, whatever it is, the little bunker thing, and Michael shows him how to do it. Blah blah blah. Slits his throat. That happens. Then Corey wants Steph to leave with him, like leave Hackensack. I said Hackensack. Like it's Chucky. Haddonfield, sorry. And he wants her to go off with him or whatever. And they fall in love and blah, blah, blah. And everybody think Laura's granddaughter is crazy for messing with him, which she is. Like, how can you see the red flags? But girls like that shit. Like, girls like crazy motherfuckers. So, like, it's like, anyways, Lori's like, I'm not gonna let you do this. I see the evil in his eyes. I seen the same evil as Michael in his eyes. And she talks to some dude at the bar that agrees. I wonder if you guys see my dog. Anyways, yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Like I said, she talked to the dude at the bar. And like, yeah, like, he agreed. Anyways, Lori goes to the grocery store, stuff like that, and then some lady stops her and said, "You should have left that man alone that had brain damage, and you brought him out of shell to come kill people. He was already frustrated." Blah blah blah. Yeah. So let's skip past all this a little bit. Let's get to the meat and bones. Corey gets kicked out of his house. Blah blah blah. His mom smacks him. Lori finds him in the house that incident happened in the beginning. Lori finds him in the house and then like tells him he can't have Steph. She can't go off with him. She knows he's evil and all this. And then they just have like a back and forth banter. And then she leaves. Then Corey goes back to the bunker and like tussles with Michael and takes his mask. So I'm like, oh, this is where they're going. I thought it was going to be like a Spider-Man No Way Home thing. They were going to have like three Michael Myers from like different generations or different decades or whatever. And I was hoping they didn't do that. They didn't do that. They kept it pretty contained. But anyways, like I said, he goes and tussles with Michael, and like I'm just like, why is he so overbearing? Michael, like why he just tossing him around? He's supposed to be so strong. And he just takes his mask, and then Michael just lays there, and he gets up like the Undertaker. Then Corey goes on a killing spree. He goes and kills the people that was bullying him. His father gets killed in the midst of trying to save Corey. I think that was his father, stepfather, whatever. He was working for his dad, like at construction. He gave him a bike and all this other shit. But yeah, what I will say is some of the kills are brutal. Like my favorite kill is crazy. Like, and it was from Corey. It wasn't even from the real Michael Myers. Corey put a torch in one of the dude's mouth, and the main dude mouth that was bullying him. He put a torch in his mouth and killed him like that. That was crazy. 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 So yeah, whatever. That happens. He kills all their friends. And then this girl got killed by getting ran over by a fence. And I'm just like, why didn't she move out the way? Like, she literally climbed over the fence and then did this. And waited to get hit. That was just non-logical. That was like just a movie part. Like, that's like a movie. Like, come on, bro. She could have easily moved out the way. She literally was past the fence. She could have just ran. He was way over there. Anyways, let me get past that. So yeah, he kills some girl with like a toolbox thing. I don't know, a wrench. That's what it was. He killed some girl with a wrench. Killed one girl by running her over. Killed dude, put the torch in his mouth. So he went on a killing spree right there. And then he makes his way to Laurie's house, and Laurie acts like she commits suicide and like does this whole little scheme. And then she was just waiting on him. She was like, you thought I'd really kill myself. Blah, blah, blah. Shoots Corey. Bang, bang. He falls. And then, like, they have this back and forth banter. Like, and he's like, if nobody can have Steph, nobody can have Steph if I can't have her. And then he kills himself. Stabs himself in the neck. And then, coincidentally, Steph is pulling up to the house. And then, she pulls a knife out his neck, which was unnecessary, but they just had to do it for the movie. I get it, cause it make it look like she did it. Make it look like Laurie did it. Then Steph walks in like, oh my God, what you do? Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Like, Laurie was too frantic to say that he just did it. She was too frantic, like, too in the moment. Yeah. So that happens, and then the real Michael comes. I guess he followed him there. Yeah, he did, because when Corey came to take Steph for a walk, he was right there in the trees looking at Laurie, and she like they do in every movie. It's been so many Halloween movies, bro. It's like oversaturated now, but I still enjoy the franchise. Anyways, like I said, so the final battle. Let's talk about the final battle. That was when Michael picked up the mask from Corey, because Corey was acting like Michael Myers. It was good. It was okay. It was good. It was good. It was okay. Like, typical Laurie and Michael fight. How many years have they been doing this now? So I guess this is really the end for now. He always comes back somehow, even though his body got put in a garbage disposal. I bet they still find a way to bring another Michael Myers movie back. I bet. Next saga is gonna be the ghost of Michael Myers or some shit. Anyways, okay. They fight. She stabs him. She gets stabbed by something. Michael puts something in her head, and then Laurie stabs his like hands to like the countertop, and puts a refrigerator on him. Then slits his throat. Then slits his wrist. So yeah, that was pretty brutal. I mean, it was pretty good. The last fight was pretty good. Yeah, not too much else to say. Oh yeah, the doctor got killed and the other lady got killed. That was Steph's coworker. Those kills are pretty weak. I mean, he stabbed her and like she was on the wall, propped up, and like she could die like this. Then the doctors, the doctor's scream. I mean, the doctor's kill was by Corey. They were like working together. That's what I'm saying. He killed the doctor, and then Michael came in and killed somebody else. The doctor, the female doctor. She got a promotion. Okay, whatever. Past that, let's talk about the ending. Like I said, the end battle happens. She slits his throat and his wrist, and then they take Michael to the garbage disposal. And like I said, Laurie's making a book this whole time. So yeah, I mean, it's way more better dialogue in this movie. I would say that they're not like Shakespearean, and they're like Shakespearean in the second one, Halloween Kills, and they're like, Michael is this unbearable force that you cannot stop. Like it's way toned down in this movie. Like it's just normal people talking. It just felt like nobody talks like that in Halloween Kills. Nobody talks like that in real life. Evil dies tonight. Anyways, I feel like I forgot something. No, I didn't. This video is too long. Yeah, I just wanted to give my review of Halloween Kills. I mean, Halloween Ends. It's okay. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. Maybe a 6. I don't think I'm gonna be rewatching this anytime soon. It's just like the nostalgia factor. I think that keeps people coming back to these movies. I'll give it like a 7, like a 6. Yeah, tell me what y'all think. Comment down below. Let me know. Have a good day.